What's going on? My name is Dylan Madden. Welcome to the Freelancer channel within Hustlers University. So just to give you a brief introduction into who I am and why you are sitting here, and we're going to be really just taking you from where you're at now to where you want to be, I want to explain my story. Literally, like 4 years ago, I was probably sitting very similar as far as position to where you are. I was trying to figure out how to make money online. I kept trying to figure all this stuff out. I tried all these different types of ways to be able to make money online because, in my mind, I wanted to be able to, one, travel the world. I didn't want to have to answer to anybody. I knew the 9 to 5 wasn't for me. I mean, you can just look around, which obviously you've already seen this. Most people haven't, but you can look around and you see that the 9 to 5 is just not the way to get really anything that you want in this life, like unless you want to essentially be a slave. And I'm not bashing anybody that works a 9 to 5, but as far as like if you want to actually be able to travel the world, if you want to actually decide what it is you want to do, and you want to get rich enough to where you can empower not only yourself but also the people around you, your bloodline, you have to figure out a way to, as Andrew's talked about, hack the matrix. So a huge part of that is what you're going to find within this channel. However, this channel is not going to teach you a specific skill. There's plenty of other channels that are going to show you that. What I'm specifically going to be showing you is what I call the money bag method. The money bag method is essentially a way to go about finding clients and retaining clients. So what is freelancing? Freelancing is literally you offering a skill in exchange for money. Up to this point, you're used to being able to trade your time for money, and that's perfectly okay, but you already know it's limiting. So what I'm going to be giving you and empowering you with so that you can go out into the world and create your own reality and have an actual business is exactly what you need to do to take a skill and find the right clients that will happily pay you thousands of dollars every single month. But not just once, every single month. You're going to have people put on retainer or on a performance-based basis, meaning if it's a retainer, they're going to be paying you every single month over and over and over again as long as you're delivering on what you say that you are going to give them. If it's a performance-based, well, that means that whatever you achieve, you're going to get a cut of that. Meaning, let's say that you get 15% of every sale that they generate. That means that every single sale that you help them generate, you're going to get 15% of that. Imagine that over hundreds and then thousands of new customers for your client. But we'll get to all that later. I just want to give you a very brief introduction into where I was a couple years ago. I was running a cleaning business. I was flipping things on Craigslist. I was doing all right. I'd quit my job by that point. The issue was I was stuck in my hometown. I couldn't really travel. Yeah, sure. I could tell the people that I had a contract with, yeah, I'm not going to be here for 2 days. But outside of that, it was basically just me that was going to be cleaning the properties. I would be that guy with a trash bucket and a trash picker, picking up trash, picking up cigarette butts, changing trash cans, cleaning apartment buildings, doing all that type of stuff. And then on the side, I would flip things on Craigslist, which allowed me to make some extra side income. But once again, this goes back to where, and this is probably going to be super relatable to you, I wanted to be able to travel the world. I wanted to be able to be like, you know what? I want to fly to Dubai. I want to be able to go to Colombia. I want to be able to go to Brazil. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Bali. And I wanted to be able to make money while I was doing that, which is eventually what led me into freelancing, which has allowed me over the past 3 years to travel the world. I've been all over Eastern Europe. I've been all over Western Europe. I've been to the Middle East. I actually lived in the Middle East for the past 3 years. I lived at 9 months of that in Qatar. I've spent like 2 or 3 months in Dubai. I'm actually looking at setting up residence there as we speak right now. I've been all over South America. I've been all over Mexico, so Central America. And how have I been able to do that? I've been able to do that because I have figured out a way to get clients that will pay me thousands of dollars every single month. And that is what I'm going to show you. However, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've basically created a system within the freelancing channel so that you can go through step by step by step. All of your questions are going to be answered in the FAQ. All of your questions are going to be answered within the tutorial. And I've put so much content together to empower you to go in here, take the content, and then turn that into the reality that you want. However, I'm not just going to say, okay, go do your thing. I gave you the information. No, you're going to have access to me Every time you need a question, tag me in the chat. Every single time that you want to talk to one of my apprentices, I've got an apprentice that is in the Discord channel as well. You can have access to them, you can have access to me, and worst case, I don't see your question, you're going to have access to my apprentice who literally travels and lives with me. So as I'm traveling around the world, if you really need to get in touch with me, you're going to get in touch with me. And even more, we're going to be doing bi-weekly calls here and there. Every time I feel that people really need it, we're going to jump on a call and I'm going to answer your questions. So that is the important aspect of really all of Hustlers University, but obviously I'm just going to speak for myself. I am here to walk with you along this path as you're picking up the right skill, you start closing new clients, and you start creating an income that's going to change your life. So without further ado, let's go ahead and continue going through the rest of this channel. If I can help you at all, let me know. But otherwise, I will see you in the next video.